Answer the call of the wild and lead your army of beasts to victory as a hunter in Hearthstone.
Blood and thunder.
I'm Aski and you're here to find out everything there is to know about Rexxar, Hearthstone's master of the wild. Hunters specialise in synergy between powerful beasts and spells that allow them to create some fantastic combinations to both increase their damage and control of the board. Their hero power is Steady Shot. One of the more simple hero powers, this deals 2 direct damage to the enemy hero. This allows the hunter to be very effective at striking directly at the hero and finishing them off. So beasts are at the core of any hunter deck, and all their class minions are in fact beasts, except for the Houndmaster, who instead buffs a beast up. The other beasts either get bonuses from having other minions on the board, like that of the Timberwolf or Scavenging Hyena, or from having them in your hand to play out, like the Starving Buzzard or the Tundra Rhino. Lastly, they have the Web Spinner, a great turn 1 play for any hunter. This could potentially give you a very strong minion, and the Savannah Highmane, a very powerful card that's loved by many players. Now as for spells, hunters have some very effective direct damage in the shape of Arcane Shot, Explosive Shot, Multi-Shot and Kill Command. Then for further removal they have Deadly Shot. These cards allow the hunter to keep control of the board and keep their enemy on the back foot. Hunter's Mark can also be used to make almost any minion an easy kill. They have 2 cards that essentially work like minion cards. The Animal Companion will summon one of 3 beasts, all of which are fairly good value for 3 mana cost, and then there's Unleash the Hounds, which will summon up a 1/1 hound for each minion the other side of the board has. This also has some fantastic synergy with Starving Buzzard and Scavenging Hyena. Lastly, they have Tracking, a card which allows the hunter to set up some good combos, Bestial Wrath, which is useful to get further value from your minions without them dying, and Flare, which is a fantastic counter to secrets and stealth, and it also draws a card, making it almost a must-have in many decks. Now, speaking of secrets, the hunter is one of 3 classes able to use them. This gives them some fantastic AoE to counter rushdown decks, a counter to new minions being summoned by the enemy, and a way to summon them for yourself, some effective removal, and lastly some damage mitigation. There are 2 weapons which the hunter can use, the Eaglehorn Bow, which has some nice synergy with secrets, and the Gladiators Longbow, a fantastic weapon for removal. Lastly, their legendary card is King Crush, an 8/8 minion with charge, which makes a great late game finisher. Hunters combine these mechanics to control the board. They can destroy minions with a wide range of removal and weapons, and then control the match with secrets to set up some fantastic beast synergy. Countering hunters comes down to a few key points. The first is to get rid of Starving Buzzards and Scavenging Hyenas as quickly as possible. These cards can give some crazy value, so clear them off as soon as you can. Try to kill off beast cards whenever the opportunity comes up. Keeping board control can be tough against a hunter, but if you bring along some spells you can keep them from controlling it as well, and getting the synergy they need to win. Watch how many minions you play out. Unleash the Hounds can be very effective if you fill the board too much, especially if they can add in a Timberwolf, Starving Buzzard or Scavenging Hyena. Keep in mind that hunters don't tend to buff their minions much as their access to buffs is fairly limited. This means having minions that trade well is a really good idea. Harvest Golems, Chillwind Yetis, Boulder Fist Ogres, as well as some good taunts or minions with Divine Shield. As always with secrets, attack with the weakest minion first to test for Freezing Trap and Misdirection. Play minions that are either expendable or able to take the 4 damage if you suspect a snipe, and make sure to attack before playing anything out if you think they have an explosive trap already in play. Snake Trap isn't really something you need to worry about playing around by itself, however if they happen to have a Hyena or Starving Buzzard available, you'll need to deal with them quickly. Hunters are great heroes for those looking for some fun combos. They can combine their cards in a variety of ways to take control of the game. When you're fighting a hunter, make sure to use your spells to stop them from taking control and play around their secrets. Don't give them good opportunities for Unleash the Hound combos, and make sure you play well valued minions that will trade effectively. If you want to find out more about hunter cards or anything else to do with Hearthstone, make sure you check out hearthstone.gamepedia.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe, but for now I've been Aski, and thank you for watching.